I'm just
Are
wrapping
you
my
virtually
legs
ready
around.
yet?
She's
By the
I'm
way,
just-
with this cabaret, comment parlez-vous
Well,
français?
because I'm on the board of the Northport Arts Center, and I'm doing an event
Oh.
January 15th, because I'm the fundraising chair for them too, along with us here at the radio station.
Surprise.
Surprise?
surprise.
Surprise.
She's
I thought you
she's
were
on
just
another
going to
board.
be French today, that's
Yeah.
all.
Well, you
There
know
you go.
what, for you, Joe,
No problem.
what do the French do with their loves?
All right. All right, everybody corral
Are we
ourselves.
ready, Pete?
We're ready.
Yeah,
We're ready. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Come Together, a brand new radio station right here on WKDW 97.5 FM, Real Community Radio. I'm your host, Pete O'Shea. I'm the Executive Director of Divine Global Recovery. We're a brand new nonprofit right here in the area of Punta Gorda, Northport, and Port Charlotte. We're about disaster relief, going out to help folks after there have been natural disasters. We go out there, we're going to bring them some food, we're going to bring them some water, and we're going to bring them some hugs, and we're going to love on them and just be there for them. Locally here in our area, we're doing service projects and events. We did an art contest, and we've got coming up storm preparation seminars and all kinds of cool stuff with people like Habitat from Humanity, Valerie's House, and so many more. So many really, really cool things coming up. The Loveland Center and so much more. My co-host with me today is the lovely and talented, and I'm forced by contract to say that because she is my wife. Mother Nature herself, Shannon Elizabeth Fitzpatrick O'Shea, who is the marketing director for our parent company, Nice Restoration. She's also a pastor and co-founder of the nonprofit Life in Action Mission. She's here with me today. Also, our guest in studio with us today, two of the greatest people known to mankind. And Justin Willis is here too. No, I'm kidding, of course. I'm kidding, of course. No, I kid, of course. I kid because I love. Marie LaBrosse is here. You all know who she is. The other day, Joe Biden was here. The president, Joe Biden, was here in town. He was standing out there on Tamiami Trail, and everybody was looking over, and they were going, "Who's that guy standing next to Marie LaBrosse?" Because that's how popular she is here in town. She's on 19 different boards. She is also the president of the United States. And for real, it's just a puppet thing that Joe Biden has got going. No, we're going to talk to her today about so many cool things and all the different nonprofits and cool things that she's involved in. And then our other guest is the multi-talented Justin Willis from his nonprofit called When All Else Fails. And this gentleman hijacked the prom, and he is literally the embodiment of Footloose. They told them at Northport High School they could have their prom this year, but they could not dance. And he said, "Oh, no, we dance. There's dancing at proms, people." And so he footloosed the whole thing, hijacked the prom, and they had a prom, and they danced all night, and I love every bit of it. And we're going to talk to him about that later. But first, let's get our co-host in here. And of course, don't let's not forget Joe on the board with us today, the handsomest guy in all of Charlotte County, Lee County, all the surrounding counties. He is the best-looking guy. The doo-wop king himself.
Yes.
Corner boy himself, Joe Mora. All right, so Shannon, welcome to the show. It's good to see you again.
Yes. It's been so long.
It's been so long since I saw you when we woke up next to each other this morning. This show, Don, is about Come Together for a reason.
Not just because you're a Beatles fan.
Not just because I'm a Beatles freak, but because we're trying to do that, right? Come together, be the galvanizers as we want to be. And then bring everybody together, for-profit business, nonprofits, everybody coming together, get in one lane, and let's all start working for the common good.
And
That's what we're
this is
trying to do.
and this is something you and I have been doing for years now, because we've been friends and been on shows together and served on committees and boards now for a decade, and we have been lifting each other's arms up as Aaron and would.
That's right.
For,
So it's been that long. That's why I'm so tired. Is that why my hair went white? Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, but it is. We've been doing this a while to show people. Look, be that Aaron and If you don't know your Bible, that's in Exodus. They came along Moses. They held both his arms up. And as long as those arms were up, they were winning. They
won the battle. Yeah.
They won the battle, and that's what we all need to be for each other, Aaron and Earth. That's really kind of what we're all about at Divine Global Recovery, Nice Restoration. It's what Marie LaBrosse is all about. It's what Justin Willis is all about.
Exactly.
When all else fails. And so much of it we're seeing in this community.
And this is why I like the two guests that you picked today for today's first show, because we couldn't ask for better people to be examples of what we're trying to showcase here on the show.
Plus, they're swell lookers, both of them. I mean,
They
come on,
are.
we've got a lot of eye candy here. Justin, get in that screen right there and show this guy. He is really good looking.
I've been
And
to
Maria
get
is
Maria.
too. Maria, get in there.
There she is.
So, yes, but it's about bringing everybody and say, look, there's ways, common ground that can always be found, which is next door, right? Common ground right here. We can have ways of bringing everybody. Look, I have a quarter of an idea, Marie does, Justin has a quarter of an idea, you do. And all together now, coming together, we can do amazing things.
And we saw that at yesterday's Charlotte County Chamber events and at the Punta Gorda event yesterday, because we had two at one day. But people were piggybacking off of each other's ideas and finding ways to collaborate and to help each other and make things more successful and more
Yes,
productive. So
absolutely right. I was the speaker yesterday at the breakfast
at the
and
Punta
at the
Gorda,
Punta
yeah.
Gorda Chamber, and somebody had that great idea. June had that great idea. Hey, you know what? Why don't we reach out to the window companies when they're throwing out the old window treatments nobody wants? We can bring those to the storms with us.
Right.
It was such a great idea.
June Amara.
Yeah,
Yes,
June Amara,
yes.
fantastic idea, June. And we're going to do that. She's going to bring us over to one of the window people, and we're going to make this happen. So now when we go there, we can bring them things they
Yeah.
really, really
When
need.
people upgrade and get better hurricane shutters or different supplies for their homes and for their businesses, what are they going to do with those ones that they
They're just gonna get thrown out.
Yeah, so why not repurpose them?
And that's what we're talking about. You can
Yeah.
repurpose, you can revitalize. We can bring this community back by working together. The for-profit sector in this area is very strong. We have a good economy here in this local area. The nonprofits is really strong in this area, stronger even than the Tampa area where we came from before. So there's a really good opportunity for this area to be sort of, I don't know, a testing ground, I want to say, or somewhere where we can build on this and show the rest of the areas what we can do when we all work together.
To
It
really
is
be
possible.
servant leaders in the community and show other communities how this can be done.
And that's how this all began for us too. Nice Restoration is a local company that does water mitigation here in town, and they also go to the storms. They go to where the storms are, and they help people after the hurricanes. Dina and Chet Nice went to one of the storms. They met some people. They actually saw the people for a change. They didn't just see the buildings, and they saw them living in their cars 4 weeks after the storm.
With their kids in the
With their
back
kids,
seats. Yeah.
water 4 feet still in their house, no electricity, all that. So they said, wait a minute, we got to give back, we got to make a difference. So they started Divine Global Recovery with their heart, and their family, their whole family is involved. Chet Jr. made our logo, Tyler makes our 3D graphics, Sean makes our videos and our posters, and Ashland's our recruiting chairman. The whole Nice family has jumped in to make this happen. And again, it exemplifies perfectly the spirit that we're looking to do here. If we all just put in what we got, time, talent, and treasure, we can change the world. A small band of dedicated people can in fact change the world. And you know how I know this to be true, boys and girls? Because it's the only thing that ever has. Okay, big things don't get it done, governments don't get it done, small bands of people get it done, right?
Yeah.
And that's what we're all about here on this show. That's what this radio station's all about. And that's what everybody in this room, including the doo-wop king himself, Joe,
Yes.
all believe in. If we look, it's like a big giant boat. If we all row the oars together, we can turn the boat around any way we want to, and we can make this happen. And that's really what it's got to be about, right, Channing?
I agree completely.
So on that note, let's get started talking to Marie LaBrosse. Marie LaBrosse, let me tell you what happened. Since I got here in town, she's become my mentor, my go-to girl for everything. And I've been walking
He
in.
truly has.
It
He
truly
really-
has.
yeah.
And I've been
He
going in
talks about it
blind
all
to
the time.
places. I've been just walking into places saying, hi, I'm Pete O'Shea from Divine Global Recovery. And they say, well, who are you? And what do you want? Get out of here. And then I say, I'm friends with Marie LaBrosse. And then they cook me a prime rib dinner and they feed it to me, Justin. Okay, they literally cut the prime rib and feed it to me because she says, and that's it. All I got to do is mention Marie LaBrosse's name in this town, and all of a sudden I'm golden. And it's true, Marie, because you've done so much. You've been such a powerful, loving, inspirational